Hello, everyone. Nice to be back live. This morning, we're going to use the Give It a Whirl dies. This is fun. I'll say this is a lot of fun, and there's a little bit of a couple of secrets, I think, that with it that I want to pass on to you guys. We'll give this just a minute for folks to hop on. I'll be using new product next week. I'm excited about that. Very excited about that, actually. And good morning, Brenda. And I have a little announcement about the paper share, and I will be sending out an email about it later on today. After this video, I have a few little errands to do, and then I'll come back and get to work here. So good morning, Kelly. So with the paper share, there is one paper that we can't get our hands on right now. So I've talked with other demonstrators, and what I'm going to do is leave it out. It's the best thing to do because I don't know, it could be 2 months before it comes in. Then again, it could be 2 days before it comes in, so I just don't know, what's going on with it. And hey, Lynn. And so I find it best to go down to 8 papers instead of 9. It's the blackberry paper that's in that suite that is holding it up. Blackberry Beauty specialty paper that's giving us a little problem there. So we're going to go down to 8 papers. So of course, then that means it's less. So it'll be $25 for 8 papers. And I'm going to send an email out about it, and I'll talk more about it probably on Sunday. But if you'd like one of my paper shares, you can just email me at joannematty@outlook.com or message me through Facebook or put a message on here. And I will go ahead and order it for you. What I do is I cut the paper up into 6x6 squares. You get a sample of each. And so there'll be 8 papers, and they're packaged nicely. And also there's a little sheet of paper in it that tells you what the paper is and what all coordinates with it. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Mary. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, but anyway, I will definitely, hi, Bling Bling. I will definitely send out an email about that later today. And if you're not on my email list, click the link below and subscribe to my emails. I don't send many, but when it's important, I send things out about what I'm doing. So this card, this is so much fun. Hi, Jeannie, from Ontario. Thank you for watching. I love your little flag. That's so sweet. So these cards are fun. Okay. I did this, a cute little birthday card. You are special. Happy birthday. I took the happy birthday and the sentiment from the inside from the Pansy Patch set. I love the font on here, and I love the saying. I think it's so pretty. I love this set. You guys know I use this like a lot, okay? So Polished Pink was definitely in the mix for this. And when you spin this, then I did a little butterflies and flowers there. And then I put the little lamb there. She looks so sweet, right? But, okay, so it doesn't really matter what set that you pick. We're going to talk about a few things. Like this one right here, okay? I have to kind of, hi, Diane. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I have to kind of bend this just a little bit. I don't know how to say it, but like push this so that I have a little room here, okay? Oh, thank you, Patty. So that I have a little room here to spin the wheel. But, okay, I was wondering what the world was I doing that wasn't right. So I watched a lot of videos because that's what I do. I do watch a lot of videos as I make thank you cards and play in here. I watch a lot of videos. So I came across one from a Gloria Creamer, and she had the perfect situation to fix that. And so I'm going to pass that on to you today. But the idea comes from her. So here's our little card. There's our little lamb. It is so sweet. We're going to use Daffodil Delight, Polished Pink, Coastal Cabana, and just a little bit of Memento Black ink, okay? So let's go ahead and open these up. We're going to do a little embossing. My team and I do a card swap when a new catalog launches. We're gonna have to get on that, right? So what did she say? Let's see. I lived in Kensington, Maryland for 20 years. Wow, that's nice. Thank you for sharing, Diane. I appreciate it. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. Anyway, that's okay. Anyway, there is just a little bit of a learning curve kind of with this. But it's not difficult. It's really, really easy. She came up with the most fantastic idea, and I really do appreciate. Oh yes, I know where I was going with this. Okay, so my team and I do a card swap, and you learn so many things when you participate in a card swap. I had one of my ladies question, I wanted to bling one of the openings. Will it keep the wheel from rotating? Just curious. Let me show, when we get to the wheel, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. The stamp set I'm using is Hippo Happiness. I'm using the Hippo and Friends and Hippo Happiness right there for that part. But now the sentiment, I'm using Pansy Patch. The sentiment, I'm using Pansy Patch because I love this happy birthday. I love the font, and I just love these sayings in here. But we got to talk about a few things here. Okay, so what I was saying about my swap, you always learn something. And one of my people that sent, one of my ladies that sent me a card, she embossed it. I've been having trouble, honest, designing with these little embossing folders. I'm used to a big one. I don't know. It kind of hinders me that this is like off, you know, half of it or less than half. I don't know. Anyway, so she had used this. Oh, thank you, Bling Bling. She had used this, and look how pretty. It just kind of fades into here with the little dots here, and then it fades into just being away. But I wanted to show you also how to emboss this like that. I think it just looks so pretty with the leaves over here and the balloons, and then it just fades. So I appreciate one of my downlines showing me how to use this. And now I'm really enjoying using it. Okay. So, all right, now let's see, where should we start? Let's just start. Let me move this out of the way. And let's start with just some dimensions here. We have the base of the card at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. It will open like this. I'm just using some basic white at 4.75 by 3.5, and a regular whisper white, or a basic white envelope. I still say whisper white. Now, my layers on the outside that we're going to use, I'm putting this, this is some Smokey Slate, and this is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. It gives you a very skinny border, but you need this size, okay? If you're going to put a layer, you don't have to, okay? This can layer, you know, this cutout can layer right on top of here, because let me show you, this is how it cuts out, okay? So it can layer right on top of there. I didn't want pink on pink. I wanted it like this. Okay, I wanted it to lift just a little bit. So this piece of polished pink, I cut this at 4 by 5.5. And then we're going to run this through the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to show you how to line this up. And then we're going to line this little arrow up to emboss with, okay? I used, this has, let's go through what this has. There's so many pieces, okay? Which is wonderful. Look at this, okay? You always have to cut your wheel, okay? This is your wheel right here. Just cut it out. There's indentations right here, almost like it's a little bit embossed, and it will kind of guide you. I can see it. It might be a little bit hard to see on camera, but it will guide you on where to stamp, okay? So we're going to be at this a little bit this morning, all right? Here's one with the double arrows. I pulled the one out today with a single arrow that has like a little curve to it. And then you have an arrow right here that is straight. Okay? So they give you a bunch of, these are kind of fun, these little arrows, okay? And then they give you arrows right here that you can cut out. And I've used these on other cards throughout the week. This is what I'm using this week, is this Give It a Whirl. Now, we have all of these with the little holes on the bottom. These are all the ones that we want to line up, okay, with our sentiments, okay? So we have all of these. We've got a circle, like that shape, a rectangle, and a heart. Love this heart. I saw Sarah Douglas do a video and made a 4-leaf clover out of this heart with this card. I didn't make one of those this week because I was just having fun with other things with it. Because I'll tell you, once you start creating with this, you're going to be very busy. Because all of a sudden you're going to go, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. We have clouds. We have little teeny tiny hearts right here. Look at these that are stitched. We have a sentiment right here that's already flagged. I love that. And stars here and little circles and clouds. And you know what I love about these clouds is that they don't have a flat bottom. I don't like a cloud that has that flat bottom. I like them to where they're puffy all the way around. So I could see using that in many, many, many other places. Okay, so with all of this being said, you're going to want to make a template. Okay, this is what Gloria Creamer had talked about also. So this is one of her tips. You're going to want to make a template. Let me show you why. Okay, let's see. Today we're going to use the circle, not that one. Okay. All right, let me move this aside. Now, when you're looking at your stamp sets, let's just say this one. Okay, and let's just bring in the pansy too. What you want to do here, okay, and this was a fantastic idea. Because you have a template, let's say I want to use a little hello from me to you. Well, you know what? It doesn't fit, okay? It doesn't fit. So pick something else out, okay? Here's my happy birthday. That fits. Thank you. Here's this one. That's a little tight right there, but it fits in this one, okay? And so, you know, this is why you want to make this template. I cut this out, it's 5 by 5. I just cut those out really quick. This way then I could see, like here, hip, ho, hooray does not fit, but fluttering by just to say hi does. Okay, so this is gonna help you to pick out whatever that you are using, okay, in your creation with these dies. Because with these dies, of course, it comes with the little rocket guy, you know, and whatever there, but that wasn't like on my list. So of things that I would really use. So I wanted to use other dies with it. We're gonna stamp our envelope. So that's why I just ordered, I wanted to use other stamp sets with this die. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Let's just go ahead and do some simple stamping right now. Let's do our envelope. And we'll do our little lamb, which is so cute. So let's pick out our little lamb parts here, okay? And we're going to stamp off. So I have a piece of scrap paper. And we're going to do her use the whole full stamp of the lamb into the polished pink. And I'm going to stamp her off and then stamp her on. And then her little body here that's less of surface, do her in full strength. I have polished pink. You could, of course, use any color that you want. Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? And then her little face right here into the Memento black ink. Right here. And it gives her her character, doesn't it? I wasn't sure if I was going to use a gray lamb or a pink lamb, and I liked the pink. Okay, now she's got to hold a balloon because we're happy birthday. So this is Daffodil Delight. Cute, right? And then a little Coastal Cabana balloon. Oh, she's so cute. Let's do her on the back, okay? So polish pink, stamp it off for the body. And this is the biggest one of the lamb, okay? And I'm going to put her right here toward the bottom so I could fit her balloon. Then the less of the surface area there. See, it doesn't have her feet. It doesn't have her hands. And just a little bit of the ears. So that's how you know. Okay, full strength. Oh, she's so cute. And then her little face. Right there. And then she has to hold a balloon. Right here. Coastal Cabana. That is Daffodil Delight, and the balloon is in Coastal Cabana. And there's our envelope. Isn't that fun? Wouldn't that be fun to get in the mail? Okay, let's go ahead and complete the inside of our card because we're going to have to take a little bit of time to do the outside of the card. Okay, right here. And we're going to do the sentiment, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you, in Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to stamp that right over here. Make sure I got enough ink on there. Beautiful. And now we're just going to go back in with our little lamb. She's very popular. Stamp her off right here. I moved her over a little bit because I wanted to use some room for my balloon. And then right here. Cute. Oh, I stamped a little bit off on that, but that's okay. Sometimes behind the camera kind of hurts you to line things up, but I think we're still good. Okay. So here we have her. I did the exact same thing that I did on the front of the envelope and the back. And oh my goodness, she's so adorable. Okay, let's put a little glue on her. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Ooh. Ooh, did you see that come out like that? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Let me clean that up just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put this on the inside of the card. I love this polished pink. What a pretty color. And the Coastal Cabana goes with it beautifully. That is so cute. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and we don't want to glue anything down here, okay? Let's go ahead, and this comes from the Hippo Happiness. This is from the dies. And we're going to stamp Happy Birthday on the top in polished pink right here. And then we're going to move this aside. Okay. Now, let's see, are we done? Kind of. Let's do a little stamping on our wheel, okay? So now what you can look for here is, and I can see it, there are indentations, almost like it's embossed in these three kind of pie-like areas. So I'm going to start here, and what I realized with this is as you spin it, remember how you're progressing to say things, okay? Because, it's spinning down. So especially if you're like making kind of a sentence, remember that this one and then goes down to this one and then here, like that. So just kind of remember that. Now up here, we want to put, you are special. And I'll do that in polished pink on this first one right here. I want to really see it. Okay, because I want to get it in the middle. Okay, right there. All right. Now I've already cut out my little flowers here, and I did one in Daffodil Delight and 2 in Coastal Cabana. I did this to save time for us. Do not put these down with glue dots. You need to get these down with some type of permanent adhesive because the glue dots raise it up a little bit and it will catch as you turn the card. Okay, so I'm just going to place these, and I'm looking at my little indentations there. So that's Coastal Cabana. Then we'll put the Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to put this down here. And it doesn't matter to me if it's all in the window or out of the window, I think it's fun to see it in and out of the window. And I'm going to put that one right there. But now, if you wanted it absolutely perfect, okay, you would cut this out first and then line it up. I'm okay with this one being like this. This was like one of my first tries. So, okay, so now I'm going to turn it. And now I'm going to put my butterfly right here. So I'm going to take my wings right here in Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to stamp them off and then stamp it on. And then I'll take the outline of the butterfly. And this is all in that Hippo Happiness. This is all in Hippo Happiness. This is one that kind of gets overlooked because I think people think that it's for like babies. But I think it really looks so cute. See, because that butterfly is beautiful. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm just going to stamp some little flowers, and I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to put them around. Like I said, I didn't care if they were on or off, you know, in the window. Like it was my first try, and I want to show you how I just kind of worked my way through. And this one I'm adding a few more flowers to than I did the other one. I'm even going to put one out here. Okay. So I kind of filled it up with flowers because I felt like this one needed another one up here, but I had already attached it. Okay. All right. Now we're going to, on this one, on this side right here, we'll put our little lamb. I'm going to cut her out. And why was I cutting out my butterfly? I don't know why I was doing that. I don't need to cut my butterfly out. Okay, I don't need to do that. So, okay, so we're going to cut out, or maybe we could just stamp our little lamb. Yeah, we could just do that. Okay, let's do that. So in this little section right here, before I put any flowers, I'm going to go ahead and stamp her. See right here, I had cut her out and put her there because behind this is a gray one, and I didn't like the color. So I just did it, and then I put her over top of it. So let's go ahead and just stamp it this time. So I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm going to stamp her right here. I'm looking for my little things, and I'm going to put her at an angle. She's so cute. Ooh. Okay, do this again. I really want that one to be perfect. Wonderful. Let's give her a little character with her little face. And there she comes alive, right? Now we use our little flowers. And I'll do a polished pink out here. And then a Daffodil Delight up here. And a Coastal Cabana down here. Just like that. Okay, now we have our wheel ready. Okay. So you can do all kinds of stamping, all kinds of gluing, but remember, if you glue down, glue it flat, okay? All right, I already cut out. This piece comes in the collection. The holes do not punch out, okay? It comes out like a circle. And we're going to use this on our circle in just a moment. Let's move all this aside. And let's see, are we ready for, yes we are. Okay, let me close up some ink. We're ready for the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, got to use the big one. Let me get some things out of the way here. Okay, right there. Good, good, good. Let's turn that. Let me just turn my light away. Okay, there we go. Good. Now, what you want to do is this piece that I cut of the polished pink at 4 by 5.5 that fits this die perfectly. Okay, you could even go 4 1/4 by 5.5. It's okay. All right, but you want to add your circle. Now, no matter where you want to put these, okay, I put this underneath this other hole. These holes line up, okay? These holes line up, and you can feel it kind of catch. You can feel that catch when it's right, okay? So now you can put your little hole right there. You can turn it to the side, okay? Don't impinge this line right here. You can also turn it to the bottom. You can make 4 of them. One here, you can make 2. One on the bottom, one on the top. You can make them diagonal, okay? So this is very, very, very versatile. See, I held it down and because this is kind of holding it, all right? Okay, now, I want to use washi tape because I don't want anything to move. This is why I did most of the card first, and then we get to this mechanical part of everything. So I'm just going to hold this down with a little bit of washi tape and this circle too. Yep. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Good. All right, now we're going to cut through. There we go. All right. Now, here's what we get, okay? And this is stitched. This is so fun. Look at that. Barely any waste on that, right? This is so fun because this is all stitched. Look at how cool this is. And now the hole, okay, is perfectly positioned right here, okay? Perfectly positioned for the hole that's cut in the, just pop that out. The hole that is cut in the wheel. I might should have run that through a couple of times because I had a couple of layers, but there it is, okay? I just punched that right out with my little tool, okay? But this positions everything, okay? Watch. There's our lamb. Oh, she's so sweet. And then we turn, and then we have You Are Special. And let's line the hole up. So that's in there really, really good. So pretty. And then we have our butterfly. Oh, look at that. I'm so glad I added more flowers. See what I meant about this set? It doesn't matter if it's outside the box. Okay, so you kind of have to, you know, look at it first and just have fun with it. And then this little jewel right here, if you wanted to poke a hole and let your brad show, okay, you could go ahead and poke it with this. That's why there's holes. But I didn't need to, okay? I'm going to cover it up. I missed a comment. And I'm sorry, I have been okay, thank you, thank you. Does it catch if you use a cutout rather than the stamp? I don't know what you're saying there, Lynn. I wonder if you could do the penguin. Yes, is peeking through the circle. Oh, I think the penguin would look, look, this is just one thing that I did, okay? I have 3 other cards here and 50,000 other thoughts in my head about this set. Okay, now what we need to do is go ahead and bring in our Smokey Slate piece, okay? Because when turning the circle, hold on, I'm missing it. Does it catch if you use to cut out rather than, okay. I see what you're saying, but we're going to rectify the circle situation, okay? 50,000, crack me up. Okay, good. Okay, now, yeah, I'm going to show you what to do because Gloria Creamer had this idea and it works. So that it won't catch. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on top of this piece of Smokey Slate. I guess you just could use stamps. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put this right here, and the Smokey Slate piece is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, so that looks wonderful right there. I'm going to take my little arrow here and make sure your arrow is pointing down, okay? And I'm going to place it right here, but I'm placing this so that there's room here, okay? Look at this. I'm going to lift my finger so that you see. Hi, Tammy. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So right here is I'm using this kind of as a template, okay? And see where I have my die? It is, you see where the Smokey Slate and the pink, I don't have it shoved right up against that indentation right there, okay? So I'm holding this, and I'm going to remove my pink, and I'm just going to put a piece of washi tape right there. That's, whoa, there we go. Right there, okay? Hold it down. Now we're going to bring this in, and now we're going to emboss that little piece right there, okay? Easy peasy, right? That's why it's called the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. And now we have our arrow and we have our cutout, and everything lines up perfectly, okay? All right, now we're going to emboss this piece. Busy, busy. We're busy, busy. So to emboss here, because this is not a 3D embossing folder, I'm taking out plate 2 and I'm just using my clear plates. And I'm taking this embossing folder and I'm putting this in here where my leaves are. okay? Letting that come, keeping it straight, just like that. And then we're gonna come right over top of it, just like that. See, I removed that plate number 2. Oh, thank you, Lynn, because I didn't need it, because this is not a 3D embossing folder, okay? So there we go. Isn't that so absolutely beautiful? Look at how pretty. Okay, all right, now let's move this out of the way. I believe we're done, okay? All right, now, so we have this. So now all week, okay, tomorrow I'm going to be doing another card with this. You're going to get used to this. You know, I mean, this is another builder set kind of thing, okay? But the result is phenomenal. Okay, so here's this. We use this, okay? We used this. And like I said, this almost like you can feel it, because this is raised and then this is flat, but you can feel it just catch right in there, okay? All right. So there's that. All right, now what we're going to do is put our project together. All right, we're going to pick out a brad, and I'm going to pick out a very small little white one. Okay, very small little white one right here, just like that. Now, this is where we rectify the situation of spinning that. So let me think, okay? We're going to put the wheel behind, of course, our pink piece that goes, our polished pink piece on the outside. We're going to line up the holes right there, okay? Just line up the holes. Then we're going to add a brad. Okay, now watch this. This little piece right here is the secret. This little piece I cut out of the 1-inch circle punch, which of course we don't have anymore, the punches, but you might have a circle punch. It doesn't have to be 1 inch. I know, right? I love the embossing. It doesn't have to be 1 inch. The circle dies have a small one, or you can cut a small one. I even think you could use a square, okay? But this is what helps turning this right here. So you put this on the back, and okay, so like I just punched a piece, okay? And then I just took my little tool and I just poked a hole in the center, just like that. That's all that is right there. And like I said, if you don't have this or any type of a circle punch, it doesn't have to be 1 inch. It could be 1.5 inches. It could be 2 inches. Just, you know, don't come off of here, okay? Hi, Glenda, good morning. Okay, so from here, you want to take your little piece that you just made and put it back here, okay? That little disc. And now bend out your brad, okay? Now, we spin, okay? That's nice, all right? But if you pop the rest of this up, this collapses in here. So this is why she did this. This is so smart, okay? I'm just going to push that down nicely. Now, watch how I put these. I'm using mini dimensionals. You don't have to. You could cut pieces of your large dimensionals. And I'm putting one on each side of that brad, okay? One on each side of the brad. Now, that's the same thickness as your regular dimensionals. And like I said, you could cut these, okay? So now you're going to put your regular dimensionals back here. And I'm just going to come through here just like that. And I kind of feel like I want these sides supported right here, just like that, okay? All right. Now, let's bring in our Smokey Slate. Turn this over. Now remember, see, now we've got this popped up, but because it's on this little piece right here, it's not going to impinge this from turning, okay? It won't impinge it from turning because it's underneath here that's going to turn. Watch. So ingenious. I love people that they really think, I'm telling you, really think on what to do. Okay, here we go here. We're going to add that to the front. Pretty. Now, with that popped up, it gives you just that little bit that your finger just, It's perfect. It is perfect. Look at those butterfly. That butterfly and those flowers. I love that. And here she is. And you are special. Okay, now we're going to add this little guy right over that Brad. Isn't that pretty? So simple. I'm going to use a little Tombow. But that is right there what fixes that problem. Good morning, Diana. Right here. And now we're going to put this here. And this has that beautiful stitching. That beautiful stitching. I love anything stitched. Okay? Pretty, right? And it just flows so well. So unbelievably smooth. I love that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. Let's add some ribbon. Let's make pretty now. Okay. I'm just going to take a little ribbon right here. Snip that. And this is polished pink. This is that open weaved ribbon. I love this. So pretty. I love all of our in colors. And I'm going to put this like kind of on the bottom third. Now we get to just decorate, right? This is easy peasy now that we have it together. I can't wait to show you the card that we're doing tomorrow. We're using Plentiful Plants. Or what, yeah, that plant set that I love. Is that what it is? Plentiful Plants. Bloom Where You Grow is what it is. Okay, so there I'm putting my bow. And now this entire piece can go on the front of the card. And I'm going to put it down with Tombow because I have enough dimension with everything. So remember, add your ribbon first, and then you can put it down with Tombow or seal. And don't put glue out here because it'll come through the little arrow, okay? So let's go ahead and add this. And remember, we have a skinny, skinny, skinny border there. Really, really thin, a 1/16 of an inch. Okay, let me turn that over. Give it a rub. Good. All right, let's put a glue dot. I already made my bow. Let's put that back here. And let's add this on this side. Right there. Oh, cute. Oh, okay. Now our happy birthday, we don't want to put dimensionals on the ribbon. So just one dimensional, top and bottom. Right there. And then that makes like a little trough to hold that ribbon for you. Right there. Cute. Now, can you see this card is just coming together? Oh, thank you, Diana. It is just coming together. I know. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's fun. It's fun. This is fun to make. You will be in the craft room for a while. This is nothing that you're going to put together zippity-doo-dah, okay? This is something that you're going to sit down and you're going to enjoy your craft room, your craft space. These little squigglies, again, they're in the Hippo and Friends dies, and I just cut them in half because I needed smaller. This is on my next order. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. So I cut them in half because I just want small squiggles. You can have long, oh, thank you, Jeannie. You can have long tails on your balloons or you can have short tails. I put the short ones. Okay, so now, and I already did stamped and cut my balloons out just for this sake of time with everyone. I did 2 Daffodil Delight, 1 Coastal Cabana, and 1 Polished Pink. So let's go ahead and add our little tails to everything. And with this, I did use a glue dot because it's just simpler. So on the Daffodil Delight, I put a Coastal Cabana. And I put the part of it that I cut. This way, this part is polished, you know, and it's, those flowers remind me of the TV show Laugh-Ins. I know. Yes, I know, they do. It is flower power, isn't it? And we're going to put this one right here. Definitely, definitely flower power. And we're going to take another glue dot and let's put it on the back of our polished pink balloon. And now let's use a Daffodil Delight. And remember, this is the cut edge. So I'm going to put it right into the glue dot. And there's that. I'm going to move this one over a little bit. I like my little squiggly to come kind of right out of where it looks like the balloon, you know, has been blown up from. Isn't that cute? Oh, they're so cute. Okay, but now we've got, what a pretty card, right? And, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be for a kid. This is just pretty, just and happy. Everybody's birthday should be happy and pretty, right? There's that one. And then here's this one. This one's in Daffodil Delight. And again, just the cut part right into the glue dot. And I'm just going to make sure that it angles right over that little part of the balloon at the bottom. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, dimensional time. I think I'm going to just use minis. Yeah, right here. And I noticed when I did this, I don't like my tails just flying in the breeze there. So I did add just a teeny tiny bit of Tombow there. Take some of that off just to glue that down. So we're going to put this one out here and I'm going to just hold that. Okay, good. Now we'll put this one here and then here. And I'm going to, I love laughing, okay? I loved all of that. Right here. Hold that right there. And now we're going to put some minis back here. What a time of life, you know? I'm so happy that I was a part of it. So happy that I was a teenager in the 70s. And two balloons. Whoop, we've got to put I'm going to put a little Tombow here. And especially in Jersey. I'm just going to put this here. I'm just going to hold that. Good. Just till it sticks. Takes a second. Right there. Okay. And then here. And I'm going to let these little tails touch. Me too. Right, Patty? I know, right? I know. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome for all of us. I know. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Oh, my goodness, guys. Look at our card. We're done. I bet you never thought we'd get there. But I said today was going to be a little bit longer. Tomorrow could be, you know, look at how cute they are. Oh, my goodness. Wouldn't you like to get those as a birthday card in the mail? Let me show you tomorrow's. Completely different look. Okay? Completely different look. Just different paper. We're doing the same thing. I used an arrow here that we're going to glue down, okay? And just had a lot of fun with this. So here's this one, and then tomorrow we're going to do this one. The dies are fantastic. If you don't need the stamp set, and I can understand that, you know, it's it is a little childlike. Oh, thank you, Patty. You know, so if you don't need that, don't pass the dies up because these are fun. These are so much fun. Wait, I got to show you one more. Then I used the peach. Then I used the peach. And I turned this to the side. This will be Sunday's card because I love the peach. But yes, fun, fun, fun. You can almost use every set you have to make this little interactive card. If you love interactive cards, Give It a Whirl dies are definitely for you. They're definitely for me. And remember, it's this little mechanism. I know, right, Lynn? It's this little piece that allows, see this, you could see this. See how that's flat? The white is flat on that smoky slate piece. Now here you can see just that teeny bit of separation. Just a teeny bit. Oh, thank you, Diana. Just that teeny bit of separation is definitely what we need to get your fingers in there and be able to turn it. Sharon, her long, oh, remember the Sonny and Cher show? I love Sonny and Cher show. But that's exactly what you need, just those two little dimensionals, but you're still spinning. I appreciate her input, Gloria Creamer, for the input on that. It really made a big difference in me loving this set. That little piece right there made that difference of me absolutely loving this set. So here we are for today. Please go to your craft space, do some happy crafting. You might want to put this die set on an order. Oh, don't forget about the paper share. My customers' catalogs have been mailed out. I'm still waiting for my second batch of catalogs, and I'll get the rest of those mailed out. Don't worry about that. You will be receiving that. Remember, it's celebration. Okay, with this, I love the peach. Okay, I went nuts over the peach. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Helpful. See you tomorrow. Definitely see you tomorrow. I know, right, Jeannie? The peach is gorgeous. So while I have you on here, let me ask you, okay? I also did this because I use DSP. Should I have, oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Should I do the Sweet as a Peach in black, or I did it in Calypso Coral on top of, see, I just used DSP on this. I know we all tried to look like Cher. How funny. So here I did it in Calypso Coral. The paper share is 25 because I have to leave a paper out. So my question, that's my question. I can't decide. Should I do it in black or should I do it in Calypso Coral? So I know I'm going to get off of here, but leave me a comment on what you think. And I'll do that on Sunday. I might just do it in black just to get a different, I thought so too, Diana. But then I was like, am I doing it wrong? Should I not add the black? I didn't know. Okay, so I thought the black stood out more too. So that's what I'll probably do Sunday. Yes, the paper share, I'm having to leave out Blackberry Beauty specialty paper because it's not here and it's on unorderable status. So black, definitely. Okay, I'll do the black for sure. Definitely, thank you. Yeah, so it's $25 for the paper share. That gets you everything, 8 papers and all 6x6 samples in each, and everything is marked for you. You can see the black better. Yes, Patty, definitely. Oh, I just missed you guys from last week. You know, I uploaded videos because I was doing my little class. Hi, Joan. And, you know, so I uploaded some videos for you guys when I was having fun just vacating, doing the staycation thing, and crafting and doing my little convention that I had purchased. And I passed some videos on to you guys. I had fun, but I sure did miss the interaction with you guys. I really, really missed it. So I appreciate everyone for being on here this morning. Remember, you can always watch the replay. And if you have any questions, just email me. It's hard to see either way because of the background would say the black. Yes, I think so, the black. Yep. Oh, you're fine, Lisa. You can always watch the replay. And I'm going to show you in this card how to lift this so that it's easier to turn. Not my idea, okay? I took it from somebody, gave her credit, because see, this is flat. And I kind of have to push it back to turn it, okay? But I appreciate her ideas and passing it on. Just fun though, right? What a pretty little birthday card. And I love our little lamb. Cute. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. And we'll do another card with the Give It a Whirl dies. Thanks for watching, and let's all do some happy crafting together.